Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Berry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
Now here's Richardson. And he sinks the 11-footer.
D's got to pay better attention to Richardson, one of the better shooters on the roster. This time he gets it done from the mid-range.
Harris left side. Back to Duren. Cunningham outside. Up and over Richardson. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Duren.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Hero. There's the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. And here are the Pistons. Here's Harris. Highsmith grabs the board. Harris's shot is good.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Now here's Butler. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Back to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. This game following their win against the Rockets.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and Coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
And Allie, thanks. And that one's good. Thompson's got 5 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amin Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
Here's Butler. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Highsmith. Offensive board. Detroit with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. The 3 from Thompson. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Highsmith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Richardson could be the total package. Phenomenal that time at knowing when to dish it.
Now here's Harris. Defense is right there. Yep, that one goes.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
They pulled out the last one against this team because they didn't waste their chances at the foul line.
checked in for the Pistons. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Terry Rozier comes in for Richardson. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Butler. The three is up. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-4 run. Ivy goes in. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And this is what makes Ivy special. His ability to finish with power at the rim.
Heat trail by 9. Rozier, the pass to Robinson. Butler on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Here's Highsmith. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
The Pistons lead by 11. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Hardaway, the pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Detroit. To the inside, here's Adebayo. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Hardaway finds Duren. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Hardaway, still without a bucket. The three from Thompson. It's hauled in by Robinson. Heat trail by 11. Down low. Outside for Butler. Knocked loose. Cunningham drives in. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Detroit on top. They lead by 13. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Tobias Harris out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Beasley in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Down by 15. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll be game 5 for them as they near the end of a 6-game trip.
And this is what Jaquez likes to do, attack on the interior.
Brent, it didn't take long for Jaquez Jr. to establish himself as one of the steals of his draft class.
Yeah, the interesting thing with where he played was how he gained the confidence of the teammates around him. A lot of expectations about playing winning basketball. Well, Jaquez did a lot of that in college. He's got great feel, great size, and seems to be in the right spot most of the time. Never gave up. Jaquez Jr. with the nose for the ball.
Outside Hardaway. Rebound Miami. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Miami making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. Three-pointer Rozier. Nails it from three. Rozier's got 5.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Beasley. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Josh Richardson.
Beasley, a capable guard at creating a lot of different offense.
Brent, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, BA, is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
He's off on the first. Adebayo's checked in for Love. And the second free throw is good.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, "I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be." And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays, and now he's making threes? Wow.
Pass to Moore. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Beasley, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
The Pistons lead by 5. Stewart outside. Pass to Reed. Beasley outside. Shoots over Rozier. Beasley misses. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Jaquez. And he dunks it down.
Strong at the rim. Jaquez Jr. holding nothing back.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Timeout.
Big group substitution here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Thompson comes in for Stewart. Ivy's checked in for Moore. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Beasley. And Miami also making a switch. Butler's checked in for Hero. Here's Ivy. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
BA, I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
With the rejection.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Duren with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
The three from Thompson. The Pistons rebound. He goes up again, and Duren lays it in. Duren's got 6 points.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Poke loose. Hardaway against Adebayo. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Duren. Hardaway's got his first basket.
Yeah, mixing it up inside, and I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers.
A different look for Miami. Highsmith comes in for Jaquez, and Tyler Hero subbed in for Rozier. There's a minute 26 left in the second period. Here's Highsmith. Miami, no good that time either.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Hardaway finds Ivy. Now here's Duren, counted by Adebayo. Back to Ivy. The three ball. Pure from three-point range. And now it's a 12-point Pistons lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Hero against Ivy. Shot to stop the run. Hero with the bucket.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
On the wing, Thompson. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Ivy against Hero. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
The Pistons lead by 9. Here's Ivy. He's got 5. Just 3 on the clock. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's Detroit, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Detroit Pistons.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You look at the Pistons, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. Cunningham outside. Here's Duren. Rebound Miami. Hero outside. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Hero. Hero's got 3 assists now in this one. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
And Duren, no good on that one. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Here's Ivy. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Heat trail by 11. Outside Richardson. Hero outside. Three-pointer. Hero with another miss. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Ivy. Highsmith grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Butler. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
A nice shot by Ivy.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Highsmith. And the layup is good off the glass. Highsmith's got his second basket of the night.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Oh, stolen by Harris. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Richardson, the pass to Hero. Here's Highsmith. Outside Butler. The three. The three dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Cunningham outside. Thompson passes to Duren. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Duren's gotten 4 this quarter.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Hardaway's checked in for Detroit. Beasley comes in for Cade Cunningham. Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. It's a 10-point game. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Rozier. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Tim Hardaway.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Detroit leading by 10. Beasley outside. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And Beasley at 6'4", able to rise up and throw it down.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Butler against Hardaway. A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Here's Ivy. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Highsmith. Hero outside. Off target from 3-point range.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Stolen by Ivy. Duren with it. Now guarded by Rozier. And here's Ivy from the arc. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Detroit.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
That free throw, no good. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Stewart, he's checked in for Harris. Love is checked in for Miami. Jaquez comes in for Highsmith. That one's no good.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
That one drops for him. Beasley's got 6 in the quarter.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Hero with the bucket.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Stewart. Jaquez grabs the board. Jaquez has got 5 rebounds in the game. Rozier outside. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Pistons. They led by as many as 18. And here's Stewart. Yet to see a basket. One second left. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
And Coach Spoelstra instructing his guys to look for the best option.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush any bad shots, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Tim Hardaway. Paul Reed is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Holland, and it's Beasley in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. From 10 feet away, and he can't make that one in. The Pistons lead by 13. Pass to Holland. That one goes. Count it.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
3-pointer Rozier. A rebound by Stewart.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Lets it fly. Holland can't hit. Heat trail by 15. From 17, the shot misses.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Beasley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Pass to Adebayo. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Reed with it. Counted by Adebayo. Count that one, Reed. And the Pistons lead by 18.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
The Pistons making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Highsmith, he's checked in for Love. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 18. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Yeah, just one turnover in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second half. He is not doing a good job of keeping the ball in his mitts.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Adebayo with the rejection. Rozier outside. Inside. That's good from Jaquez on the assist by Rozier.
Yeah, this is encouraging to see. Rozier actively looking to get the rock to his guys.
Here's Reed. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jaquez with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And Miami again with the bucket.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Reed. Shot from the low post is good. Heat trail by 16. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Rozier. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Stewart. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Stewart's gotten his first basket of the night.
And Stewart would rather be in there underneath the charge circle to score, but this time adjusting the power on that mid-range J.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Duren.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Boy, he'd been struggling a lot in the past few games. Good to see him bounce back with such a strong effort here tonight. Butler's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Rozier. Adebayo in the post. Guarded by Reed. Adebayo, that's good.
And as Adebayo's career is moving forward, he's developing into a more consistent scorer.
Here's Stewart. Highsmith grabs the board. Heat trail by 14. Here's Butler. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Hardaway. Stewart outside, fires from deep. Rebound Miami.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They get it back. Pass to Highsmith. No good with the triple. The Pistons lead by 14. Here's Beasley. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Butler against Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Butler passes to Adebayo. Richardson for 3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pistons.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jalen Duren.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Adebayo, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Butler. The rebound by Detroit. They led by as many as 18. And he goes in for the dunk.
You got to give him respect respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Butler finds Hero. Here's Highsmith. Fires for three. And Reed pulls it down. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jalen Duren.